one-on-one conversation. 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comers with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K War coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
In that thing, you feel me? Woo! She got me talking to myself. She put moves on me I ain't never seen before. I'm on the way, cause my baby said pull up. Her body's been running on D, so she needs that full love. I'm on my way down 85, trying not to speed, but I can't stop thinking about the last time that she put it on me. Had me shaking, had me talking to myself. I ain't playing, that love was messing with me. Knocked down the door to reclaim my dignity. What did it do? Guess what? When I got there, she did the same damn thing. She got that focus, love. She got that magic. Got me thinking that I'm on. She got me thinking now.
She's got that magic. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Welcome to another edition of Artist Talk, Jazzie After Dark. I'm your host, Jazzie K. Ward. I'm not in my typical location. I'm in the beautiful state of Florida, but you know, I'm not going to say too much about it. Florida with so much going on in the news, but welcome to the show. Don't forget to go over to K Ward Radio. It is my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the page. K Ward Radio, kwardradio.com is the website. Make sure you subscribe. And if you don't, shame on you. Shame on you if you don't know our special guest tonight is independent recording artist, singer, and songwriter Ty Juan. So we open up with one of his songs called Magic. And I see so many people coming in the room. Make sure you share the live, share the love. And we're going to go ahead and kick off Artist Talk right now.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K. Ward.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I am Jazzie K. Ward, your host of Artist Talk. Thank you all so much for joining me each and every Monday live right here. I appreciate each and every one. I see so many people coming in the room. We have international recording artist Castella is here. My beautiful friend Colleen. We got Kenneth Wynn. We got the beautiful Sheila hanging out. Dr. G is in the house. We're always happy to see Dr. G. And Chef D is also in the house. Hey, Regina. So good to see you too. My friend Vaughn, always great to see you, my brother. Hey, the beautiful Bridget, she just joined in. Make sure you share where you are watching from. Make sure you follow our guest tonight. I'm going to put his website across the link, across the bottom of the screen, rather, tonight. But again, I am in the beautiful state of Florida. Yeah, so just hanging out in Florida, but it's all work, y'all. Trust me, it is all work. So I've been anticipating this conversation with my next guest. And before we get started, I'm just tell you a little bit about him. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, he's a producer. His gift began when his parents noticed at the very young age, while he grew up in New Jersey, that he had a love for music. He participated in school plays, also his church choir. So, we always wonder, people start in the church. Who knows? I might get him to sing a gospel hymn or something. I'm just teasing. I'm just messing with him, right? His musical influences are, just to name a few, J. Moss, New Edition, Dave Hollister, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, and many more. Ty has also written for platinum R&B group Public Announcement and many others. And that's why this brother has that it factor. And I'm so excited to have him here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome to Artist Talk singer, songwriter, and recording artist and producer, Ty Juan. What's up, my brother? I think we have Ty on mute. Ty, can you unmute yourself? Let's see there. There you go.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
I am good. Welcome to the show. As you know, when you come in, we always say, like they say in the church, come on in the room. So we welcome you to Artist Talk again. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and have a conversation with me.
Hey, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here, brother. I'm blessed and humbled.
We appreciate it. Kenneth Wynn said, I hear some Southern soul in him. I think this brother is a little Southern soul. He has that soul. He has that soul in him, Kenneth. Have you been told that before, Ty?
Oh yeah, definitely. Coming from the city, and then moving, I moved at a young age to Texas. And believe it or not, when we moved to Texas, and people always freak out when I tell them this because they're like, wow, I can't believe they did that. But when we moved there and we started to go to school, like I was real East Coast. I was real urban. Okay. And so they felt like we might have trouble fitting in. Okay. So they had us take speech classes to get rid of our accent so that we would fit in, more in school. So we had to learn that whole country twang and all of that, which, after a while, it kind of, you kind of take on it anyway. So
I appreciate that. I know I could only imagine, because I think when I first moved to Alabama from the Midwest, right? So I had this I didn't have this Southern. And people used to always say, well, are you from? And then, it doesn't take long after you're down in this deep South of Alabama to catch on that. And people would say, you must be from the South. I hear just a little bit sometimes, a little country twang, as we can say there. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Roseanne. So good to see you. So our special guest tonight is singer, songwriter, producer Ty Juan. Also, he has a new song out, y'all, called Better. Okay, let me tell you, the song is slamming. I think it's available. It's on Spotify too, right, Ty?
Absolutely. It's on everywhere digital music is sold.
Okay.
And streamed. Sold and streamed.
Okay. Stream. Again, we're going to have the website listed there. And while we're on there, I know y'all have another device. I got 2 and 3 cell phones. So while y'all check it out, go download it, go buy it. So Ty, before we get started, so I do this segment called The Real You, right? So it's 3 questions I'm just going to randomly kind of ask you so our guests can get to know you a little bit better. You cool with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Give me 3 things that you can't live without.
Oh, probably everybody says is my phone, because like my life's on my phone now. You know, everybody puts everything on the phone.
Right.
But my phone, music, my family.
In fact, all that's important. That's so important. Thank you for that. What do you wish you had an endless supply of, and why?
Oh, it's a good one too. Um, honestly, um, an endless supply of loyalty.
Oh, talk
Loyalty.
about that a little bit. You know what? That's the first time I think I've asked that question a lot, but that's the first time anybody, of course, naturally, people say money, people say time, but loyalty. Can you speak a little bit more on that if you can?
Um, you know, I didn't even think about time, but that's another one too. Definitely. But loyalty is, I think these days people, I think that they have it confused with something else. They think if, you know, something's wrong, they call you, that's loyal. You
Right.
think if, you know, nah. That being loyal is being loyal to me when I'm not around.
Oh, that's a whole nother show. That's a
You
whole
know?
nother,
You know?
right. And I'm big on that, Ty. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I always tell people I've been in rooms before. I'm sure we all have, and somebody or a friend or associate we're all cool with, and somebody speaks on someone, and they may not be present enough to, hey, this person is not present. So I'm a big, I don't have that many friends, but hey, let's in my presence, please don't, that's not the person I know. And hey, can we either move on to something? So you always like, what if somebody says something about me? What you gonna say?
Right.
You know, it makes you
Right.
wonder.
True. That's true.
It makes you, hey, I got your back when you're not around, but do you have mine? I like that. But when you spoke on that one, loyalty, wow, I like that. I like that one. That's true. So one more question. What's your favorite song to dance to and why?
Um, this is a weird song, but Happy by Pharrell.
Oh, that's not a weird song. Everybody that's a happy song.
Right. Right. You can't help but move your feet, do whatever it is that you want to do when that song is on. Yeah.
Mhm.
It just changes the whole mood.
It changes the whole vibe, right? But at the end of the day, that's what music should do, right?
Right.
Music brings
Absolutely.
out all kind of emotions, right?
Right.
In us. I mean, your music. I mean, I thought about when I heard that song better. I mean, I can come up with my own analogy and be like, I always wonder when artists write music. I interpret it one way, right? But then you always wonder what they interpret that song to be. But I ask you that a little later
Okay.
about the song when we talk about better in your music. Costella said, I was just dancing to that at BJ's yesterday. So Costella
See?
is Californian. Out there, they know
Okay.
how to party. They know how to party
Hmm.
in California. What's up, Jeremy? So good to see you, my friend. So again tonight, if y'all have questions for our guest singer-songwriter, he's a producer at Taiwan. Make sure you post them there. There's a lot of recording artists that are also here. If y'all want to work with Ty, hit him up. I'll put the website there where you can reach out to his management company. And hey, who knows? Y'all can possibly work together. So getting into the show, Ty, a few years ago, we had this thing called the pandemic that happened. Slowly, we're starting to, I guess, kind of move away from the pandemic. But how were you and how did you navigate through that process during that time?
It was, to me, I felt like as an artist, I felt like it was a big opportunity to take advantage because people were indoors. They had nothing else to do other than, either listen to music, watch TV, that type of thing. And, sometimes too much TV can, people get tired of the same old, same old. So, there's music and there's an abundance of that. So I felt like, trying to take advantage of it, but I ended up with COVID.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
And then for a period, I had lost my voice
Wow.
completely because of the COVID. And then when my voice came back, I had to I realized I lost an octave, and I literally had to do things a lot different. But I feel like my voice is more mature now.
Okay.
As prior to that, I think it's a lot more mature, I feel like.
Okay. Well, that's good. During that time, I always tell people I never thought I would even live through something like a pandemic. And one way or another, it affected all of us. It
Yeah.
impacted all of our lives. I learned a little bit more about me, who I am. I lost a lot of friends that lost their lives during the pandemic. But was there anything you learned different about Ty?
Um, Honestly, I learned that I'm a little more patient than I used to be.
Okay.
I learned a whole lot more, just learned a lot more about being patient
Okay.
and a lot more about strength, like being strong when everybody around you is weak.
Right.
You got to be the strongest person around because, like, my whole family caught it. So,
Wow.
it was bad.
It was bad. Wow. Is everybody okay now? Is everybody doing good since then?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Everybody's good. Yeah, for the
All
most
right.
part.
Well, that's good. Well, I definitely during that time, because still working from home, it was a time that gave me, you sit back and you think about, I don't have nothing but time on my hand now. So it made me kind of think about life a little bit more, how precious time is, how
Right.
short time is even during that time. And it also gave me opportunity to listen to more music, people like you and so many more artists that, even though I work in radio part-time and you're at a station, you're listening to music, but it gave me the chance to be able to in-depth listen to the music because I had nothing but time. I'm sitting at home, definitely not letting anybody in the house. And so when we listen to music, another question I have for you is when we talk about whether it's jazz, soul, R&B, country, rock, why should people care about soul music?
I think a lot of people don't realize how much feeling
Mm,
goes into it. Like, I think with soul music, the key word is soul. Like, you literally put your heart and your soul into it.
right,
And, if it's done right, people can feel what you're feeling.
right. That's true. That's true. Did you always want to be a soul? Because when I listen to your voice too, and I know you grew up in the church too, but I also hear a little gospel. But I know you worked with some gospel artists as well. Did you always want to do soul music?
You know what? I actually grew up. My mother listened to a different kind of music, so she listened to like pop and rock music,
Okay.
and so I got a lot of that. Listening to like Duran and
Oh yeah.
the Police
Hmm.
and different stuff like that. And then my father, on the other hand, he was country as they come. Love God, God rest his soul. I love him to death. He he listened to a lot of R&B, Southern soul, blues, you know, that type of thing. So I got the best of, I feel like I got the best of both worlds, you know, coming from both of them, and being able to listen to it. And I honestly, when I was a kid, you know, my favorite artist was Michael Jackson.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you know, I went around, you know, doing the little dances, you know. Yeah, I thought I was Michael Jackson for a minute.
Okay. Did you have what's your do you this may be kind of a little challenge, but do you have a favorite Michael Jackson song?
Oh man, there's so many of them because I love the Lady in My Life. That's one of
Oh,
my favorites.
yeah.
Off the Wall, the way it starts. Oh my God. Um, there's a lot of them. Believe it or not, and a lot of people, you know, I wasn't always a fan of like the more political stuff that he did. I wasn't really a huge fan of that, but like when he got down to, you know, working with like Teddy Riley and R.
Yeah.
Kelly and all of that, when he
Mhm.
started working with them, his music changed, but I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
the change, like You
Right.
Rock My World and Heaven Can Wait, you know, those type. So yeah.
There's a whole by Michael Jackson. So, you know, last week we lost a legend, an icon. So when I say her name, tell me the first thing that comes to mind. You know, Tina Turner.
What's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it? Wow. I wish I had had the opportunity to see her in concert. I could only
Oh yeah.
imagine how it was. I
Yeah.
could only imagine how that was. Did you ever get a chance to see her in concert?
I did not, but like yourself, I definitely wished I had the opportunity to do it. Um, see them legs walking across that stage and seeing her with all that energy. Yeah, man.
That's right. Bridget said, "Rolling on the River." Yeah, "Rolling on the River." I like a song. I mean, I like so many songs, but I like a song she did. Her and Barry White. I almost lost the. You know, her and Barry White did a song together that she really did not want to. Oh, "In Your Wildest Dream." Did you know that he wrote that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and for the longest time, she said she didn't want to sing it. She thought it was a little too sexy.
Wow.
And so, yeah, "Never in My Wildest Dream." Yeah, so Barry White wrote that. I don't know somebody. So Judy said she was fabulous in concert. Yeah, Roseanne said she was an amazing, a legend indeed, most definitely. And so, hey, everyone. Again, I'm Jazzie K. Ward, your host for Artist Talk. Thank you all so much for joining me. My special guest tonight is singer, songwriter, producer Ty Juan. His website is listed there. Please go check out his music. Ty is going to perform just a little song for us. But first, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back and have a little bit more conversation. Dr. G is in the house, Mind, Body, and Soul segment. You never know what Dr. G is going to talk about. We always look forward to that each and every Monday. And yeah, so Jeremy said, "I've been on help for the last few months." Okay, Jeremy. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, y'all. You're watching Artist Talk. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is international recording artist and bassist Rodney Green. Have you watched Artist Talk with Jazzie K. Ward? His show provides some of the most insightful artist interviews with some of today's hottest, most gifted and talented recording artists who share their musical journeys. Well, you can watch his show every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook Live or YouTube. And if you haven't seen his show, hashtag shame on you.
Peace and love to you. My name is Salome Poole, singer, songwriter, and producer coming to you from the Motor City. Have you watched Artist Talk with Jazzie K. Ward? Well, you can join Jazzie every Monday night on Facebook Live and YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you don't, shame on you.
Thank you so much, Salam Pooh. She's an amazing artist. Also, my other friend Rodney Green. And tonight, our special guest is singer, songwriter, producer Taiwan. He also has a new hit out called Better, featuring Miss Juanita Wynn. So we're going to talk about it a little later. So, I asked Ty, before we got on the show, I said, Ty, I want you to sing just a little something for us. And he went through his, I'm sure his collection there, and just said, well, maybe I can do a little something. So can you tell us the title of this song, Ty, and tell us a little story maybe about the song?
All right, so this is gonna be a surprise for you because I switched the song.
Oh.
So this is a song called Needs. Okay. And it's just basically about, being in a relationship and, having those needs, you know what I mean? So that's basically what it's about.
Okay. All right, my brother. Well, take it away.
All right. So this one does have the vocals on it, so I'm just gonna sing over the top of it. Just let me know if it's too loud. All right.
Okay. Everybody, welcome to Artist Talk.
I don't wanna go home tonight, 'cause I just end up lonely. I'd rather be lying there with you, my one and only. I wanna wrap these arms around you, 'cause I know what it does to you. So as you look in these big old eyes of mine, you know what I wanna do. I wanna wrap you up like a blanket. To you, to me, you can't take it. This is Roman love, I'm not playing. So baby, when you hear you say it, ooh, I want it, I got need. Oh yeah, I got need. I want it as much as you do. You know it, baby. You don't want me to get the wrong idea about the woman you are. Out of all the other women I've had, you're the best one by far. You're so contagious. I'm affected every time that you're around. You drive me crazy. Love the way we put it down. Hey, when I hit that spot, I get you purring. Then I know it's time to close the curtains. Girl, you lying, I know it's working. 'Cause I do it every time on purpose. Ooh, only bad as you do. Oh, baby, no, you want it as bad as I do. I know you want it as much as I do. Love it when you arch your back and say, come and get it, get it. I love it when your legs still shaking and you say you did it. You ain't gotta work in the morning, baby, it's your day off. Girl, I'm trying to go another round, like I'm in the playoffs. I got you. What you want? 'Cause I got you. You got needs for me, baby. I got needs for you, baby. I know, 'cause I got needs that your body's calling for me. Calling, calling, calling for me, baby, baby. I'll be right there to pick you up. Need, I got need. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got needs. Did y'all hear that?
I got
We
needs.
talk about grown folks music in the words of my friend Dr. G. That's that brown liquor music.
You already know.
It's that brown liquor music. So we definitely love that. So make sure you check out music from Taiwan that is available in his link. So we're gonna have more. I'm gonna talk to Ty about that song and some other stuff. Dr. G, we're gonna go to Dr. G and then we're gonna come back. Ty, stick around. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. Chantel Graham.
It's time for Health and Wellness Check-In with Dr. Chantel Graham. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Happy Monday, Dr. You done got hot and bothered over there, Dr. G?
I ain't get bothered, but I'm just saying that's just grown folk music. Grown folk music. If you ain't ready, send the kids to the bed. Tell them go on where they going.
What you
That
say?
sounds good. That sounds good. I'm like, hey, okay.
Hey. Well, you should hear his song. He has a new song called "Better."
Okay. That's what I'm gonna download it, so it don't matter. Gotta support. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Happy Monday, Dr. G. How are you?
It's Monday.
That it is. It's Monday.
And I made it, so I'm good.
Hey, okay. Hallelujah.
Hey, the wonderful Colleen. So a couple of weeks ago, we kind of stumped you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Roseanne, we're going to try to stump you again a little today. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of questions. Like you like to put people on the spot. We're going to put you on the spot. But these are easy ones. Just because last time you was 0 for 5. So we got to, listen, you get one right, you're ahead of the game.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a real quick one. What is the one word in the dictionary that's always spelled incorrectly?
What word in the dictionary? That's
an old dad joke.
That's a what kind of zizzo is that, Dr. G?
The word is incorrectly. That's the one spelled incorrectly.
Incorrect. I know.
So that's just to warm you up. Okay. So, we always talk about vitamins and how good they are. We love vitamin C and it's good for the immune system and things like that. See, Bridget knew. So, yeah. And this is a trick question. And I shouldn't say a trick question, but I've given you the answer to this question before. To most of these questions, if you're paying attention, you should know the answer. So I'm going to give you a list of foods. We're going to say an orange. We're going to say a green bell pepper, mango, and a lemon. Which one of those has the most vitamin C?
Okay, say that again, because I think you have went out.
An orange, a red bell pepper, a mango, and a lemon. Which one has the most vitamin C?
The lemon.
Y'all, he's 0 for 2 right now.
It's the bell pepper. It's the green one too.
The green bell pepper. The green bell pepper has 190 milligrams of vitamin C. And orange only has 70 milligrams. So, Roseanne, you was wrong too. Everybody thinks oranges are the best things. Colleen, wrong too. Orange. No, actually, a green bell pepper has the most vitamin C, 190 milligrams. And the orange only has 70 milligrams. Okay. So you are a workout guy. You want to go to the gym all the time. I get it, So after the gym, everybody loves protein because it helps for numerous reasons. We know what protein are. It helps build those muscles and those cells. Do you think that a protein shake is great to drink after a workout for the average person?
Probably for the average person, probably no. I do protein shake. Not for that.
Good. It's not. It should not be. The problem, if you're not trying to build muscles or a bodybuilder, the protein you should kind of pick is the first one is an egg. Boiled eggs are great. Avocado has great protein. What helps you a lot too, people don't realize, if you sprinkle a dash of cayenne pepper on your food after you work out, just eating the pepper by itself is 10 calories you lose automatically.
Wow.
Now, usually what cayenne pepper is an appetite suppressant. So you eat maybe about on average 70 to 80 calories less if you use cayenne pepper after workout. So don't do protein shake, people. Do like an egg, do like almonds. Broccoli is good. Avocado is great.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, so you're doing all right. You doing better than last time. We gotta redeem you. We gotta redeem you. Now,
So when I do my egg, and then I take some avocado and slice it.
see, look at Chef. Chef's talking about some Hennessy. I can't take him nowhere. Speaking of Hennessy, let's throw a question out there about alcohol. People love to drink wine and alcohol before going to bed. Is drinking wine great before you go to bed because it helps relax you? Is that a good thing to do?
Well, yes.
Technically, the answer is no.
Okay.
Wine will relax you, help you fall asleep, but it will avoid you from having deep REM sleep. Alcohol interrupts sleep, so you can never get into that deep sleep, which you should love to have. So while it may put you to sleep faster, you won't stay to sleep by drinking alcohol before going to bed. You should stop at least 5 hours before going to bed. Now, if you stupid drunk, you just passed out. That's different. I'm talking about a regular glass of wine, people. Y'all know, listen, don't go too far, okay? And let's go with one last one. Let me try to think of something here. Okay. Because everybody wants to do keto and do a lot of protein, stuff like that. What's healthier, pork bacon or turkey bacon?
Pork bacon.
Why? Just you yelled that out so quick.
Because I don't, for one, I don't like turkey bacon. I eat it, but the pork bacon is better. I don't actually know.
Okay, so the thing about pork bacon is that pork bacon comes from the belly of the pig, and it has a lot of vitamin B. And we love, you shouldn't even eat both, but I'm just saying you have to pick one or the other, Bridget. Don't try to cheat. Pork bacon is better because pork bacon comes from the belly of the pig, has a lot of vitamin B. And we love vitamin B because it helps cell metabolism, and it also has a lot of psyllium in it. What that does, it helps break down those those bad radical cells, and it also helps slow down infection. Who'da knew pork bacon?
I never knew
You shouldn't be eating processed food anyway, but listen, bacon make everything taste better just like chocolate does. So I'm not giving up bacon.
It does.
Bacon.
You
did better this time. We're happy for you. You did better because last time you didn't get none right. So
I know. So I'm gonna say like they did on what's in there, Hercules.
So just remember, I think sometimes when we talk about being healthy and getting into health, we got to stop trying to overdo it. Don't cut out everything at one time because you can't sustain that. People like to cut out carbs. You need carbs because carbs is going to be great for energy. So just get healthy carbs. Everybody say, oh, when you go, and one thing too about gluten, let's all go gluten-free. If you want to see if you're gluten sensitive and you want to get a test for gluten sensitivity, like celiac disease, you can't stop taking gluten. If you deplete it within days, your tests are going to be inaccurate. So you should still eat the gluten like normally up to like 3 days before and then take your exam. Don't just stop cold turkey. So just stop trying to do everything drastically. Slow and steady wins the race. We did not gain the weight overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. Okay.
It's definitely a process. Trust me.
And don't go to Dr. Google. We don't like Dr. Google at all.
Don't go to Dr. Google.
Don't go to Dr. Google. Go see your doctors. Get the healthy physical every year. If you can't remember to take your physical, do it the month of your birthday. You're not going to forget your birthday.
That's right. That's right. Dr. G, we just love that. We just love when you come on the show. We get so much knowledge and information, and tell people how to contact you and tell them about Nia the Germinator.
There's my website, theapplife.info. My email is drgram@theapplife.info. And if you don't have your copy of Nia the Germinator,
shame on you.
Shame on you. If all goes well, you'll see her in more stores, available even more after September because her second book is going to come out. So, hey, take care of those Germ brothers.
And as always, Dr. Graham, we always ask you, will you stick around for the rest of the show? And we need you to add Taiwan, in the OR.
I'm going to add him to the OR, but I don't know about that last sort. Listen, it might be a little too risque. We'll get him in there, but that's like if you pay attention, that's some brown liquor songs. You gotta shake a little glass, a little ice. Oh no.
I love that. So real quick before you go, Bridget said, Dr. G, cayenne pepper, is it good for blood circulation?
It actually is. A little lemon water, a little cayenne pepper, it sure enough is. Yes.
Okay.
But find out if you have poor circulation, go to the doctor first to find out is that why you have poor circulation. You know, lemon water is one of the best diuretics to help blood circulation as well. Just plain lemon water will help you get circulation going. But go to the doctor to find out why you have. Go to a vein vascular specialist and get it checked out because it could be something minor or it could be something major.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, Dr. Graham, will you stick around for the show?
I'm here for the whole show.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. G. Don't forget, y'all, follow Dr. G. And we're going to go back to our special guest, singer and songwriter, Taiwan. And we're going to ask him about this. What was this, need song back? So let's bring him back in the room, y'all. Let's bring him back in the space. Welcome back. Welcome back, my brother, Taiwan. I think you are on mute, Taiwan. I think you're still on mute. You are muted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. So we were talking about that need song. I said, I heard some words and some lyrics in there. We were saying grown folks music. And did you write that yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I write all every song you hear me do.
Yeah.
I wrote it. Except, you know what? I like when I do whenever I do like duets, I like to let the person that I'm doing it with, especially if they're a songwriter themselves. When I send a song over, I'll send it, just empty, and then let them do what they do, and then we create from there.
Okay. I wonder, I always ask, I don't know if I've ever asked this question. So when you're doing a duet, whether it's male or female, do you decide who you want to do that song with? Do you just pitch it and just say, I'm going to ask her to sing? How do you know you have the right fit, the right person for the song?
Honestly, a lot of times when I first start out with the song, I have somebody in mind. And then if that situation doesn't work out, I start thinking about people who could possibly, fill that song in. I think with Better, I reached out to Juanita Wynn before I even had the song.
Okay.
So, I had been, ever since I heard her song, I had been wanting to work with her. So, I reached out to her, and she was like, let's do it. Okay. So I went in, and I already had kind of had part of a song. Like I had the track done already. And then I turned around and just, I went ahead and recorded my parts, and then I sent it to her, and she literally came back maybe 2 days later with hers, but we still were shooting ideas around to each other. So there was still, a couple blank spots here and there. And so then, we finally, got it together, and, we got the song completely done. She sent it over to me. I went ahead and mixed and mastered it. And then, we got it out there to the masses.
Okay. I love the song. By the way, I think we have it queued up, and I wanted to play just a snippet of the song, but I also want everybody the sound of my voice to go and download the song, share it with a friend. And this is Better, Taiwan and Juanita Wynn. So let's play that.
But baby, you worked for it. Even when my skies were gray, you never tried to ignore it. And that's why I'll always try to give you the very best of me. The very best of me. And I'll never ever find a love like this, so I ain't searching. Ever since we met, my love keeps growing deeper. For the rest of my life, boy, I'm staying by your side. To give you the love you give to me. Baby, you deserve better. You deserve better. Today I'm giving you my best, with every heartbeat in my chest, baby.
It gets better. Y'all, next time, y'all call a brother and say, Jazzy, we need you, background vocals. We can go on tour, me and
I
Dr.
got
G.
you.
Okay.
I got you for sure.
So tell us about better. What is better about?
Better is literally about adding value to someone's life. So when that person comes into your life, they make you better. And vice versa, you make them better. So where they're weak, you make them strong. Where you're weak, they make you strong. And so that's basically what the song is about. It's just about making each other better.
Okay. I love that. And that's what people come in your life. That's what they should do, right? So
Right.
if
Absolutely.
they're not making it better, you might say hit the road, Jack. You may need to tell them to kind of get on that. So I wanted to ask you, well, as far as music goes, what has been inspiring Taiwan? What has been inspiring you these days for you to be creative and maybe write music?
Honestly, I'll tell you. So a couple years back, like before the pandemic, like literally right before the pandemic, I started working on gospel music.
Okay.
So I literally was like, oh, I'm gonna put out this gospel project, and and writing it, producing it, recording it, I found a level of love that I never experienced before in my life. And it was that love and that passion that when I came back to doing R&B and soul and everything, that I said that's the kind of love I want to put into my music. And it's just been different ever since. Like, and to be honest with you, I feel like it just keeps getting better and better. Like the more I dig into it and the deeper I go, I feel like I'm evolving.
Oh wow, I think that's so important, and I think when you should involve, and that's a lot of times when you hear artists, when you think about when you're writing music, whether you're performing your music, it's like that's why I'm gonna ask a question like, what's been inspiring you these days, and what do you do, Ty, when the world is not ready for your sound?
You just have to keep. I would never tell anybody to change up what you're doing. Like
Right.
just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually they'll catch up.
Yeah, eventually they'll catch up, and if not, that's okay. It's a whole world, it's a whole lane out here for all of us. Some people are gonna like you, some people are not, but that's okay. I think you just believe in you and your vision and what you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
So another question we were talking about in belief, do you believe you are where you want to be right now in your career?
I think I'm on a path to where I want to be.
Okay.
I think I'm finally on a path to where I want to be. Like I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, in my career, and I've had a lot of people come in and say, "Yeah, I'm going to do this and do that," and they end up not being that person, and so you end up starting over again, and then you're constantly starting over. And I feel like right now where I'm at, I don't have to start over.
Okay.
I can keep doing what it is that I'm doing, and keep growing and keep evolving, and eventually I'll be exactly where God wants me to be.
That's right. That's right. If you could say one thing, what's one of the toughest things you would say about the music business? If you can name just one thing, that may be a little challenging. What's one thing?
You can't please everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't please everybody, and people want you to be one way, and you're completely, you're a completely different person, and you try to, I try to adapt and give people what they want, and as a matter of fact, with the projects that I do, I literally try to make sure that I include something for everybody, because nobody's ever happy. Like they're like, well, you should have did this or you should have did that. So I try to make sure I put something for everybody on there. But again, not everybody's gonna be happy.
Yeah, that's true. And just going back a little bit, do you remember your very first concert you were able to attend, like by yourself? Remember your very first concert?
Oh man. First concert by myself, I saw Zapp and Roger. Was it Zapp and Roger? Shirley Caesar. No, I'm sorry, Shirley Murdoch. Shirley Murdoch. That's two totally different people. Shirley Murdoch at H-Town.
Wow.
H-Town. And it was crazy.
Really?
It was crazy. Zapp and Roger, oh my God.
I could only imagine.
Man.
I could only imagine. That was funny. Somebody said, what a combination, right? Zapp and Roger and Shirley Caesar. But I know you've been Shirley Murdoch. That's funny. I think my very first one I remember attending, it was Keith Sweat and R. Kelly.
Wow.
I think it was Keith, and it was a female vocalist. I know Jackie McGee was there. He brought her out because I think she was singing background for Keith. Well, she was there at the time that she was there. I remember my very first concert. It's like, wow, that thing's so bad. So outside of music, what else would Ty be doing? What other career path would you be doing besides music if you were not doing music?
If I wasn't doing music, I have written some screenplays and some stories. So I have those kind of just tucked away, and I'm just waiting to pull them out and start doing stuff with that. Yeah, I got some things.
That's cool. What's the best way? What can we do to continue to support Taiwan? What's the best way for people listening, who people go back and watch the replay of this show? What's the best way for us to continue to support you and your music?
Man, like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, I think that the music business has changed. It's a more of streaming platforms and social media and that type of thing. So the way we become more popular is the more people that like and share and follow and that type of thing. The more our music gets out there.
Okay. What's the best way to follow you or reach you, Ty, on social media?
On social media, on Facebook, matter of fact, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I am at I am Taiwan. Okay. On TikTok, I'm at I am Taiwan too.
Okay. That's good. What's next? So people, when can we see you perform? Any place you performing at, you can let us know, or will all that stuff be on your website?
So on June 18th, I have and it's funny, somebody earlier talked about Southern Soul, which I'm doing Southern Soul along with R&B. I'm trying to bridge that gap. I'm trying to be that person that bridges that gap between the two, because you have a lot of older artists that have been doing Southern Soul for the longest time, and they're like, this ain't Southern Soul. So just trying to bridge that gap. But yeah, on June 18th, Father's Day, that's actually Father's Day and Juneteenth weekend. I'll be performing with a couple of Southern Soul artists and in Alabama, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you're in Alabama, definitely come through.
Okay.
Show your boy some love, you know.
No, we appreciate that. So is that also on your website? Do you know?
If not, it will be.
Okay.
It will be. Yeah, there's a flyer out there and everything.
Okay.
I'm also my plan is to release an R&B project as well as a Southern Soul project this year.
Okay. Okay. We can't wait to see that. Make sure you keep us posted on that, Ty, so you can come back on the show, tell us about it. And so my last question for you is, if I was to Google Taiwan and say in the next 20 years, what do you want it to say about you and your music?
Oh man, 20 years from now, you know, I just wanted to say that I have timeless music.
Yeah. I like that.
I want 20 years from now, you be able to listen to something I did last week or something I did last year.
Yeah. I like that. Is it anybody that you would love to work with that you haven't had the opportunity to work with you?
Oh man. Absolutely. The artist Joe.
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted to do a song with him. I feel like he's underrated, but
So
Joe, Music Soul Child.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. In Southern Soul, I want to do something with King George.
Okay.
That man is literally setting the tone right now.
Yes, he is.
Like all of the you know, he's literally taking advantage of social media and TikTok and all of that. And it's really blowing him up.
Right.
It's really blowing him up, and it's doing a lot for Southern Soul.
Yeah, that's true. And real quick, could you tell us, how did you come about working with Platinum R&B group Public Announcement?
So I was friends with with their label. The person the you know, they were signed to a label, and I literally was in a space where I just wanted to get rid of these songs that I did. Like I was literally not wanting to do music anymore at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was trying to get the songs off. And then I just so happened to see this person, and I had been friends with her for a long time, and I never really paid attention to anything she posted because I wasn't really doing a whole lot of social media either.
Okay.
So, you know, just so happened to be on Facebook, see her post with them in it, and I reached out to her. And so she was like, you know, send me what you got. And I said, okay. So I sent her the songs, and then maybe 45 minutes to an hour later, she was like, hey, the lead singer from the group wants to talk to you.
Wow.
And so she set up a call. Me and him talked on the phone for like 3 hours.
Wow.
We had so much in common, had gone through some of the same things in the industry and all of that. And he told me stories about certain things that, you know, he was there for and seeing. And so it was amazing to, you know, to hear from somebody of, you know, that caliber. So, so, you know, from there, we started, you know, bouncing songs off, and, you know, they recorded the song. They could recorded a lot of songs. They released quite a few of them. They're actually about to release a song that I wrote called War.
Okay.
Well, actually it's called War Tonight.
Okay.
So that one they're getting ready to release soon. I actually worked with Christopher Williams.
Okay.
I did a song for him called Proud Too Long. And getting to talk to him and hear his story. You know what I'm saying? You always hear everybody else, you know, what they had to say and all of that. But to hear his side of, you know, what was happening, because you know, you hear Christopher Williams, you hear how he went at L.A. Reid with a bat and all of that. You know, he broke the glass door and all of that. So he had a lot of insight. You know, I got to find out a whole lot of stuff that I didn't know anything about. Like I like everybody else, you see the headlines or you see like the stories online and that type of thing. And you know, yeah, it was real cool getting to know that guy.
Okay, I love it, my brother. I mean, you know, that's why you have that it factor. And I tell people, if they don't know Taiwan, shame on you. My brother, thank you so much. You are welcome to come back on Artist Talk. I would appreciate, you know, anytime you want to come back, just call me, come back on the show anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, again, man, it's been an honor and a pleasure. And I'll definitely be reaching back out too. I had a good time, man.
I appreciate that. Can you stick around for me just for a second?
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. That was our special guest tonight, singer, songwriter, producer, Taiwan. Make sure you follow him. His website is listed there. Any artist, you know, if you would like to work with him, make sure you hit him up as well. Again, I'm Jazzie K. Ward. Thank you so much to Dr. Chantel Graham, Dr. G. Thank you so much, Chef D. Thank you to each and every one of you as well. K Ward Radio is my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. KWardRadio.com is the website. If you don't, shame on you. Any artist would like to send me your music, my mailing address is listed there. If you'd like to support, no gift is too small, PayPal, Cash App, all that jazz, right? Join me each and every Saturday on WVAS 90.7, Alabama State University. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Remember, make sure you take care of yourself, and as always, be kind to others. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.
On me, I ain't never seen before. I'm on my way, cause my baby said pull up. Her body's been running on D, so she needs that full love. I'm on my way down 85, trying not to speak, but I can't stop thinking about the last time that she put it on me. Had me shaking, had me talking to myself. I ain't playing, that love was messing with my head. Knocked down the door to reclaim my dignity. What did it do? Guess what? When I got there, she did say, damn thing. She's got that focus, love. She got that magic, yeah. Got me thinking that I'm on. She got me thinking I'm good. I just can't leave her. I can't get that magic. She's got that magic, baby. We started off slow, that's the way she liked it. Then she turned that big old thing around and said, go ahead and bite it. Don't get too fooled, it's just the appetizer. Then she in there with a move she called the paralyzer. She had me shaking, had me pull it.
It's the Jazzie K Ward coming at ya.